These are my notes. Okay, so I'm gonna reply to this, okay? So here we go. Okay. So MARSHYDRO family. My name is Santiago Baisan, aka Freedom Gardens. Okay, so we're gonna go over the things that I wanted to discuss with you guys. I'm gonna make a video about it, okay? I'm gonna try to go about it pretty fast but very detailed. Okay. So this is the channels. I'm gonna go through a few channels, 6, 7 channels that I've reviewed lights. Okay, for example, LED grow lights. Okay, I've seen all the videos. Okay, most of the videos on all these light fixtures, I actually seen them. Okay, I've taken the time to see all these videos. Okay, another channel, Mr. Grow It. Okay, Mr. Grow It, and I seen some of his videos of him doing like showing the new lights and the part test and the best lights for 5x5. So I seen a lot of his videos. Okay, most of his videos. I seen this guy, Micro. Okay, and I seen a lot of his videos on a lot of the lighting testing. So as you can tell, I've done a lot of research. I take the time to know everything that I need to know about technology and lighting and growing, and also just in time to grow. I checked out his videos on just lighting, okay, and different light fixtures in comparison and pars, and so okay, so that's another one. And then finally, one of the best one. You know, this is my favorite one. I watched all of these, literally. I've taken the time to watch his channel and these videos, and this is where I love yours, which is here. Okay. And also this one. This is another one that I watch. Grow Rebates. So the videos, the ones I watch. Okay. So I'm taking the time to watch their videos and get well informed about lighting and all that. Okay, so it's 1 channel, 2 channel, 3 channel, 4, oops, 5, and then 6. So yeah, so I've checked out all these. Okay. And now this is where now we're gonna get to the point. Okay, so check this out. So by looking at this video, and then I want you guys to observe this lighting, and well, yeah, you guys can see both, right? And the thing that I want to discuss that I realized that a lot of light fixtures are doing is this: they're losing light. Hopefully, you guys can see it, but that is hit from the diodes, and watts from each of these diodes that is hitting. That is not even being used. That is being completely blocked by the frame, and you can see it here, right here, and right here. So yeah, I'm gonna play the video. And you guys gonna see this gonna dim out, and then you're gonna see it dim down. This you see right there. See, cause the diodes dim down. So that's what I mean. So it's not as bright as these 2 bars because they're completely illuminated and they're functioning perfectly. But this one has a malfunction, so it dimmed down. And you can see it. And then this, it dims down and loses the intensity, the brightness. And then I'm gonna press play again, and you guys gonna see that it energizes. See? And then bam, it gets lit up the same as this. So that's where I was like, okay then. Alright, so that's pretty much, again, you see, you can see it. You can focus on it. So these diodes all of them, and all this wattage that is powering these diodes, it's a complete loss because it's not even being used. It doesn't even hit the walls and the plants. It hits literally the frame, you know, like right here. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to show you guys. But now I'm going to show you guys on yours how you guys could fix yours. But yeah, and that's why I like this light, because it's not, there's no waste on the framing. It's not hitting. So that's why I think that's where it should, instead of being like this, it should be flush. You see, because the frame and the LED is like right there. It's flush. Okay then, so let's move forward. Alright. Okay. So now we're gonna go to this channel. Okay, and we're gonna look at your video. Okay, which is Dr. MJ Coco. Okay, we're gonna look at this one, which is, that's why I love this light. Okay, and look, all right, where it just had double screen. So we're gonna maximize it, and this is the thing. So what I wanted to point out, these individual diodes here, I'm gonna use my finger, these, and the wattage that is being used to power these up, they're a complete waste. Why? Because the light, the photons that is being emitted out, is being completely blocked by this frame, by this right here. So what needs to happen is that the diodes need to be flush with the bottom of the frame right here, so they need to be raised, you know. Yeah, so that's the flaw. And we're gonna move forward because I took my notes. So yeah, that's my discussion. So let me recap again, okay, MARSHYDRO. So the thing is that all these individual diodes, you know, it's rows, right, of 4, and it's a cluster, right, because you compact them. So this cluster of diodes, LED diodes, and the wattage that needs to be utilized, you know, it's a waste. It's not being utilized at all. It doesn't even hit, it doesn't go anywhere because it's automatically hits this piece right here. And I don't know exactly what height it is. If this is like, it looks to me like 1/4 of an inch, maybe max 1/2 an inch, you know. So the light is being blocked right here, and that's where this is being a waste. So you guys need to, the LED board where the LED diodes are attached to this, the whole thing needs to be flush. It needs to meet this, the bottom of this. So now let's move forward. Okay, so we're gonna move forward to now 434.
As you can see, there are a ton of diodes.
And then also right here in the whole edges on both sides, this is about, I don't know, you guys know your dimensions. I don't have the light. If I did, I will measure with a measure, you know, a tape measure or a ruler, but I'm guessing this is either 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch. So these diodes, especially the ones in the edge, the light that is being emitted is being hit, is being blocked. So it doesn't even hit the grow tent or the plant. So, and then the watts that goes into each diode, it's a waste because, like I said, the light that is being emitted, those photons, those wavelengths, you know, the nanometers, they're being blocked. You know, they just reach to this point, and that's it, and they don't even go any further. So that's another thing that you guys gotta do. So there's the board, the actual LED board needs to be flush with the edge, with the bottom of this, you know, so then it doesn't hit. It doesn't make contact. It does, and it does. The light is not being blocked by this, by the frame of the LED bar.
Which gives the FCE 6500 a total of 3,978 diodes. That's over 6 diodes per watt.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go to 753. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to 753, which is right here. So then you guys could see what I'm talking about on the numbers. Okay. Okay, 750. Okay, they just start playing it.
Per watt to be a decent number. And the FCE 6500 has over
Okay, 753. So look, this is another perfect example. You see right here on the framing. Yeah, I'm gonna back up. So on the framing, this is the frame, right? Look, it's all shaded, you know, shadow, no light being emitted, but right here you can see it because all these dials, these clusters are being blocked. So now you're losing that wattage and that light. So that's why it makes it less efficient. You're losing that light on the edges on your part chart, and that's what I'm going to show you. And you can see it, look. See, so it's all shady and light, which is right here. It's being blocked right here. So this is a waste. This is a waste. This is a waste. So let's continue playing. We're running to 59 so you guys can see it.
customized high efficiency diodes designed.
Yeah. And now you guys can see that it's being lost here. Okay? Look. Throughout the, so you can see the red being reflected, the white, all of this. So it's a loss. So that's why it's reducing. And when you take a meter and you do your part chart, your PPFDs, the numbers are lower. They could be higher. They should be higher, but you're losing them right here all along. Especially these dials in the edges, you know, or the two rows, you know, they're being blocked. And that's another thing that needs to be changed. You know, it's throughout the whole edge of the bar is being blocked, and you can see it. So yeah.
Made from MARSHYDRO. Include diodes with different spectra.
Yeah, and you can see it again. Okay, so that's the thing. You can see it right here perfectly on both sides. You see it's being the light is hitting on the frame, so you're losing that energy and wattage. You know, the power, the electricity that's going into the diodes, and then these diodes, they just become useless because, like I said, it's just hitting here. It's not even reaching the plant. Yeah, so then now we're gonna go to 37 to look at the chart. 1236, which is here. Okay, because this guy does the part reading, right? Look, he does. Let me show you guys a little video. You guys can see this whole video, but look, he takes readings throughout the whole grid. Okay. So now let's go to where I want to show you guys, which is where he actually shows you the numbers.
At that height, a fixture should be able to keep the full coverage area above 500 kilovolts.
Okay, let's look at the chart now.
From this official position 1 test.
Alright, so you see? Everything looks, you guys almost have a perfect uniformity, but right here in the edges, you got 300, 400, right? And you want at least 500, you know, above 500. Okay, so the reason why these numbers are low is because what I just described earlier. These are low, 3, 400, and this is 5, 600, 800, 900, and 1,000. So it's pretty much 1,000, and this is 600, but this could be higher. This could be actually be 800 or 900, and this could be like 600 or even 700, but these could be way higher. But you're losing these. The numbers are dropping, and you lose the edges, because of what I explained earlier on. So
perfectly good for a 5x5 bar mat.
So yeah, and now let's fast forward to where he actually shows the actual LED,
Indicate the locations of
the
the bars.
location of the
That could be
bars.
one better. This is to scale and shows exactly where the fixture in each bar was
Okay, so I'm
positioned.
gonna pause it so you see if the light that is being blocked by the frame wasn't being blocked, you will have higher numbers. So that's why you almost MARSHYDRO literally develop. You have it, but you just gotta do some adjustments, some tweaking, you know. And then you guys can literally have the perfect numbers, the perfect part chart, the perfect light, and you guys can be the number one LED light company, you know, in the market, literally, because that's what it's about. It's about these numbers, about perfect uniformity, you know. And you guys could almost have it, but like I said, you guys are losing it because the light in the end is being hit in the frame, okay, on both sides. So that's why you're losing, you know, and these numbers are low. But if you guys make that change, you guys will have a perfect uniformity. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, okay. And I'm gonna just let it continue playing, but yeah, so that's what I wanted to
The
discuss.
fixture is very dense. The light is evenly distributed, and these are all excellent PPFD values.
So you see, so that's, it is a 5x5, you know. So yeah, so watch the video, and this is what I want to discuss about with you guys about the how you guys almost had the perfect part chart, but like I said, the light is being lost here when it's hitting the frame, okay. So you guys could watch the video, but like I said, you can see it again here. You see you're losing it. You see the red dials? It's being reflected right here on the frame. So you guys could watch the video. I will send you the link and everything. But yeah, so I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, that's what I want to discuss is you guys got to bring the diodes down. So none of the framing around will block, you know, block that light, you know. So yeah, so that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so I hope all that makes sense, and I hope this video wasn't too long, okay? Yeah, so you guys can go ahead and watch it on your own, and I hope that makes sense, and you guys almost have a perfect light. But like I said, you guys just gotta make those improvements, okay? Alright, thank you, MARSHYDRO. You can see it, so you guys could fix this, and you can see it even on the tent. But yeah, fix that.